Money.
Love.
Money.
Love.
Money.
Love.
I say money.
Love.
Money.
Love.
Money.
Love.
Hello, Power Couple Nation. Welcome to another amazing episode of the Power Couple Podcast. You saw what we did before. That is what we'll be talking about today. Love and money. On what divide do you fall? Or which would you rather choose? Love or money? So they said love makes the world go round, but then money makes the lights turn on.
Okay, another one we say love is like what fuel does to a car, but money is the engine oil that makes the car to be functional.
Absolutely. So we are going to be having a very important conversation today. So why money is important? And for me, I love love, but of course, without money, I don't know what I'm going to call it.
Women and money.
So why love is important, money is important in marriage. So today we're going to be talking about how we can effectively manage love and money in a marriage relationship, because money is good, but it's also another very important factor, or very important. It's also one big issue or reason why a lot of marriages are broken. You hear of I can no longer take it anymore, irreconcilable differences. There's also another ingredient that also make marriage very sweet. So we're going to be striking a balance today. We're going to be busting,
cross and the lines can cross.
We're going to be busting some myths and just share good tips that can help us manage our financial resources and also manage the issues of money and love in marriage. So welcome. Grab your seat.
Don't forget we are the ornaments. This is your vice president and I'm the president of the Power Couple Nation. Okay, let's get the ball rolling.
Alright, so welcome once again. Get your popcorn, get your partner, get whatever it is that's going to make you comfortable in listening to this conversation. Please just get what you need to get and pay rapt attention to us. If you're just joining, welcome to the Power Couple Nation. Welcome to the Power Couple Podcast. Please subscribe to this channel.
Turn on your notifications.
It doesn't bite.
Leave
the
a comment.
Button does not bite.
And also share.
Please,
share.
and of course, it won't take you anything.
Share.
You may have couples that are having serious money issues in their marriage. Please share this video to them. They could get one or two tips that will help them. So let's start quickly.
Yes, ma.
If you say you were a couple, or as a couple, if you've never had any issue or challenge about money, I celebrate you. But if you want to be honest, and if you want to tell ourselves the truth, we've had many money issues.
And even Odogus, they do have money issues.
So let's talk about it. So I hear that, or people would always say that if we love ourselves so much, you love me, right?
Yeah.
How much will you love me?
Oh, God. There's no measurement.
So we love ourselves so much. It now means that we're not going to have money issues.
We don't really need money to make this love work. All we need is our heart. The love we have for each other.
Oh, your own.
This hair and our hearts, they so. Okay. Let's get serious. Okay.
So let's talk about the person that says we love ourselves so much, so we should not have money issues. And there's a reason why a lot of couples are having that money issue. You think love would cover up for the time you need to pay the house rent? No, love is not going to cover up. Yes, you love yourself, but you need to have money. There needs to be the money factor that will make things work even in the marriage. But that does not mean that, because if you're single, and I know a lot of single ladies will always want to put the money first. I need a man that has money. We can do other things. We can make up, like I heard that somebody say, I would rather cry in a Lamborghini than to
enjoy in a Toyota.
Oh my God. So priorities, whatever it is your priorities is, and whatever it is you set up your heart is and your priorities, it's okay. But let's really talk about this.
What is really important?
What is really important?
Is money more important than love?
In a
can money buy love, or can love win over money to that relationship? So let's do it.
Alright, so the first one, we love ourselves so much, therefore we won't have money problem. How true is that statement?
We love ourselves so much, for that reason we have money issues.
We won't have money issues.
It's not It's not true. There's no balance to that. There's no in between. It's not true. Love in itself, like I said, is like the fuel that powers a car. But everybody who drives a car, or maybe a car is far reach, we can say, for those in Africa who use power generator to power their lights, you know that in as much as you need fuel to power that car, you need an engine oil to make that engine, whether car or whatever engine, you need engine oil to function in that car for it to function properly. So that is what money and love seem to be like in every marriage. In as much as people can meet each other and fall in love, money should not be what you fall in love with. That is the truth. You should fall in love with someone genuinely because of what we said already in our last video. Please do it to watch that video. We talked about shared vision. Watch it. There's no time to repeat that. So you see that when you come into marriage in such a wonderful foundation, you need money. Now, when we talk about money, we're not talking of you must have millions in whatever currency you use in your country. No, we're not talking about millions of dollars or thousands of dollars. No, we're talking about enough money that can service the basic needs of your marriage. As a matter of fact, now we are not in we like call it a society where women work. So for most couples, both couples work, and that is the truth about power couples. In a true power couple is that a woman does something, the man does something, irrespective of who does the most. There is always something that both parties are doing to make the marriage work. So yes, it's not true, but at the same time, we must understand that love is very powerful and very important, but money is very essential, because without money, you can't grease the engine of that marriage.
Absolutely. So when you hear people say, what do you bring to the table? Don't just bring love to the table. It's not going to pay the bills.
Stop saying that you are the table. It doesn't cut the
Let's
slack.
just be honest. Love is not going to pay the bills. Love is not going to fuel your car. Love is not going to provide food on your table. Why love is important? Money is essential. And knowing how to manage it, knowing how to first of all make money, manage it, and multiply money is what will make the love even sweeter. Because there are several things you want to do and you need money. You cannot just walk to the supermarket and say that, I love this supermarket so much, and they will give you everything that you need in the supermarket. No, no matter you love the supermarket or you love the owner of the supermarket, you still have to bring out your money and pay. So let's strike a balance. While love is important in marriage, money should also be there. Money should be there. It means that both parties must be found doing something. So if you're yet to get married, this is the best part of your life, or this is the best opportunity you have right now to talk about money. What is the person doing? What is she doing? What are we going to do to make us multiply our wealth, to multiply what we have? Don't just say, okay, I'm the one working and he's not doing anything. I will manage when we get there. No, you will not be able to carry the burden.
There must be something little, no matter how little.
You will not be able to carry the burden when you
beautiful.
finally get into that marriage and become frustrated. You will see that love will not be able to even sustain it at that time. Again, we hear that a man should be the person that should handle all the finances in the marriage. Whether I'm the one bringing or is the one bringing, but the man should manage the finances, because they believe that men are good money managers. Is it true?
Not true.
Okay.
Not true in the sense that it's not only a man.
It is not gender
It's not
specific.
gender specific.
Exactly.
That's what I mean by no.
It is not
So
gender
it's
specific.
a two-way thing. In a subsequent video, we'll be talking about the 3 pillars of wealth reading. So there we're going to be talking about one of the pillars we're going to be talking about is about how to make, manage, and grow wealth. Now, so you understand that in that reading, you must understand who has the strength. We talked about complementary strength. You must look and be sincere. I heard one of our popular relationship and marriage coach in Nigeria here, Dr. Kingsley Okonkwo. He said one time, some few years ago, I saw in the video, where he said he is the spender, he's the money spender. He makes money a lot, but he's the one that spends money. But his wife is the kind of person that
Before you go
he said no
well.
matter how much they make and no matter how much they spend, if you need money, ask the wife, she will bring out money. He'll be asking himself, where are you bringing out this money from? So you see that she's a very prudent woman when it comes to money. So at a point, he told himself, oh God, this thing is not working. Hand over everything to your wife. So he got to a point where he told himself the truth, just like the prodigal son. He said he thought to himself. So he told himself, oh God, this woman is better when it comes to managing financial resources, and then you put her in charge of the resources. So it's a two-way thing, and that is why you must trust your spouse enough before you even choose to get married to your spouse. So I know some of the fears that what if he, the fear should be addressed from the beginning. Yes, I understand that people change also. Things happen and people change when money comes. But like I said, if the foundation is solid, it is easier to address those kind of strange changes that pops into your marriage.
Yes, thank you very much. Another thing I would like to just add to that is that, okay, like he had already said, it is not gender specific. Let's just get that straight. So it is not that it is the man that must handle the money. I'm the man, yeah, I have to be in charge, like he said. The man knew he was not very good in doing that, and he handed over to wife. So whether or not you're operating a joint account or separate account, it is who has the financial sense to know how to manage the resources that should be handed over to manage. So the next one we hear is that we don't need to be rich to be.
Or we need to be rich.
We need to be very rich
for the marriage to be a happy
marriage.
I'm rich. I'm rich. I'm very rich in Jesus' name.
I'm rich in Christ in all abundance. I have every good thing.
But like we said also, these things work in phases. Bishop Oyedepo will tell you, life is in stages, men are in sizes.
Know your stage.
Every phase comes with its own resources. You must enjoy every phase. If you are in a phase where you drink garri, but you have solid plans and visions for your life, enjoy that phase. Drink it with pride and honor. You understand? Don't start downplaying your husband because you are struggling at that phase. Don't start downplaying your wife and calling your wife winch or abusing her. She's the reason why. No, you must understand that is a phase. As long as there is a working vision that is driving that marriage, both of you can still change the narrative. It may just take time and season. Life is in seasons. So you must understand that maybe you are in your dry season. If you're in Nigeria, we have dry season and the rainy season. In most climes in the Western world, we have 4 seasons: winter, autumn, spring, and summer. So you must understand which season you fall in. So you could just be in your dry season. Who told you that by the next season, it will not be rainy season? Things will change. But then having that mindset that it is when you now have so much money. If that is the case, why did Bill Gates and his wife divorce? Bill Gates one time was the richest man in the world for many years. But money itself did not stop them from getting divorced. So that is not to say that money is not important. Money is a very good reading that makes your marriage sweet. But then don't make it the focus for why you should start or make your marriage to suffer.
Absolutely. As long as you have a plan, you know that this is just a phase, this is not the end of your life, and you're working at it, of course, you would enjoy financial freedom and financial
just stay focused and persistent on your vision and plans.
And persistent. The last one we used to hear is that, so in this love and money issue, what are the things we're not getting right? Because because most times a lot of us have different perception about love and money. Some people will say I'd rather have the money, others will say I'd rather have the love and we build together and then. So what are the things we're not getting right about money issues? One of it is that not talking about money issues early. That's why when I say people that are yet to be married, this is the time to talk about everything. What are you doing? What are the plans in the next 5 years? What are our financial goals? Let us talk about it. The fact that we do not talk about it is one of the problems, and then when we get into it, we're not faced with it.
But I think the drift here is that people talk about money issues even in dating phase wrongly.
Okay.
Because I want to believe many people talk about money issues, but I think they have the conversation wrongly. Okay. They have it from a dependent mentality.
Okay, I'm talking to the ladies here.
I'm actually talking to the ladies here. Yes, because many times it's the man, like you rightly said from the beginning, the body many times, especially in Africa, because it has actually changed in the Western world, but especially in Africa here, the burden is always put on the man that he should champion everything. One of my favorite relationship and marriage content creator on Facebook, Mr. Mutefe. I love what he goes by, and I also we adopted that same mantra in our marriage. But I love the way he captured it. That marriage is 100 over 100. 100. So both parties are bringing their 100. So I think the conversation many times is wrongly discussed. Many people are having discussion like, what do you do? And the question is mostly asked, don't you know, even when we got married, or when you see people who got married, don't you see that many times they don't ask the woman, what are you doing?
She's coming to enjoy life.
And you know, so you see that the narrative is already faulty from the beginning. It's always the man they're asking the question. So that's why I'm pointing it out clearly, that it's a question that both parties must ask themselves. Yeah. And the question should not be how much do you want to make? What do you do? No, how do you want to make this money? What you are doing is different from how do you want to make this money. So how puts you on a plan, on a structured plan. Okay, this is what I do now. Maybe I'm a forex trader. I trade with so amount now, but I hope that as my money ends, I don't lose so much. No, you put the structure. Oh, I'm a career person. I work as a professional, as an accountant. No, this is what I'm paid right now. I intend to do my ICANN and grow. You see that there is a step-by-step order. So it's not just focusing on the money, like what is the raw cash exactly. So you must be clear on the growth structure, on how the money also tends to grow. It may be something that will take years or longer months, but it should be clearly spelled out.
And the real money is not even the physical
cash. That's why I pointed that it's what you are doing, the values.
Yes, it may even be potential.
No, it's not maybe sugar. It's even that is the main thing.
So the guy may not have it like the 100 million in his account, but he has the ideas, he has the brain, he has the values, he has the inbuilt potential that can bring it. And then you're just focusing on what it looks like presently. But another thing we're not getting right about this money issue again is having the mine and yours mentality instead of ours. My money is my money, your money is our money. No, it is not my money, it's my money. The money is our money. Like you said, it's 100. So we will not prioritize what are the things we need to achieve. Do we want to buy a land? Do we need to pay children's school fees? Do we need to buy food stuff? Do we need to send money to our parents? We would now outline these are the things that we want to achieve with both parties, with the monies that we have both brought to the table, and we actually don't say, oh, it's your own, we use to pay school fees, so my own is buy
and to take care of myself.
Life.
And then the problem now comes that even when they claim the money is for themselves, they still want the man to bring his own for them again. So you see that now. That's why I said, Sugar, you remember I said earlier that even Odogus still have money issues. So it's not about how much the man has. There are some men who make their money in a very prudent way, that they don't love to spend it anyhow. So if you're married to a very prudent spender, what about that? So it's not just about whether he's rich or not. It's about his attribute. Some men don't like blowing money recklessly. So they like to live a very prudent life, even if they can afford the world. So go on there.
And ladies, don't have a dependent mentality. You're not a dependent. Don't have a dependent mentality. Have a mindset of a
producer. You're a producer of value.
A supporter, a helper. The Bible calls you a helpmeet. Does not mean that you're dependent. No. For somebody to call you help, it means that
you have
you're
equivalent strength.
You have a capacity to help. You're not dependent. You're not the one who needs help.
You're not the weaker person.
You're not the weaker
you are strong as that person.
Always want to say, no, you're strong enough. That is why they have called you a helper. So never have the dependent mentality, especially when it comes to money. Look at yourself that, yes, the man is bringing this. How can I even bring more? So that
not in competition, but in
complementing each other. How can I even bring more so that I don't put a lot of financial burden on the man or strain on the marriage? Sometimes he may not even complain, but at least he may not even complain, but you don't know what other things will be going through his mind. So have that mindset that I am capable and able to help. I'm not independent.
Okay, Sugar, sorry, before we go to the next one, let me put this out strongly, and this is me talking to men. I know on the flip side, men have this ego issue on these money issues, especially for some married men. I'm not looking at any tribe, but I think it cuts across men generally, whether in Nigeria or some part of the world, especially in Africa. Men have also, many men or some men have this mindset of they have to be the ones that are in charge of providing the money. Some men will not even want their wives to bring their money into the marriage. They feel less of a man if the woman is contributing financially to that marriage.
If that is the case, I think the woman should just let it be.
And yes, let it be. What about
and
what if the man is married to a woman who loves to be vested in the marriage? Don't you think also the woman will feel left out from contributing in the marriage? Because genuinely there are women I know who will love to contribute to the marriage.
And you can also do it this way. If you say the budget is 500k and it gives you maybe 350.
What if he gives her the 500?
Even if he gives you the
I give her 1
500k, you
million.
can still bring your own and bring more to the table. And when you now say, did you get all this in the 500k?
Okay,
But
so
you must
I like
have
that.
it
So
for
you
more.
can make it more. So
Yes,
you
you
can
can
do
make
more.
it more.
Yes.
And still have that joy and pleasure that you've been able to contribute.
Yes, but my focus is not even to how she handles it. My focus is on you as the man. Be relaxed. Guys, relax. This journey is two becoming one. It is not one and half coming together. Your wife is not half. So that mentality comes from a superiority mentality where you feel like you're superior to your wife. So you have to be the one to bring the money so that you can silence her when you want to silence her, so that you can tell her shut up and she will shut
But
up.
you don't know
And
that there is also a disadvantage.
There's
to
a
it.
side
It's not
effect to
every
it.
day that your well of money will
Exactly.
be booming. God forbid or peradventure, life happens, uncertainties, and then you wake up, the business has crumbled,
Your
and she's not
career
doing
is
anything.
gone.
She has just been there.
You
getting
start
from
blaming
it.
her
Start blaming her
and forgetting
so,
that
as a
you were
wise
the
woman,
cause.
even if everything is all well and rosy, have financial sense. Be saving, be investing, be keeping.
That's in the case where your husband doesn't want you
want
to
you to
support
do
you.
anything.
But if he's
So that
open
you
to
can-
it, please ask him. Some men may not say it out of so that they don't feel less of themselves. As a woman, ask, bring it on the table and have that conversation.
Yeah, another thing we're not getting right about money and love in marriage relationship is lifestyle inflation. Now there is no money. Maybe let's say our family income is 30k. We manage, we are able to manage at 30k.
And the moment
to
you have
do,
50k,
the moment you do,
you want to
now
buy
want to
everything,
do even more than that.
what
50K.
you were doing with
and
50k.
No.
So you must continue. Yes, I totally agree with you. You must continue living. That's why I talked about men who are prudent or women who are prudent. I think it seems like it's more pertinent for women, but not really true. There are men who live flashy or extravagant life. So one of the best rules in money is that if you must grow wealth, you must maintain a certain level of lifestyle for a longer period of time and let your excesses be in your savings or in your growth metrics. I'll take that again. Especially for you, the man, you must lead this narrative. So even if the woman is the one struggling with that, you bring her on track. If, for instance, like my wife said, you earn collectively 30,000 every month and you feed off 20,000 or 25,000, because on a good day you're supposed to be saving no matter how much you earn. So save maybe 10% from your 30,000, which is 3,000, and then you start earning 50 or more thousand.
Your savings should not increase.
Your savings should increase, but your lifestyle should still be within that 27,000 you were spending before. Don't suddenly start demanding so much again because we have more money now. Let's change our lifestyle.
I used to do that.
No,
I think I used to do
I didn't want to point you, but I like the fact that you're pointing it.
Sugar, calm down. You're not there yet.
You're not there yet. Let's
down.
maintain it
So
and use the
it's
excess
good. Yes,
for something else.
When he now tells me, I just draw back.
So please, let's watch it. And it's not only the women, men to do it. So it's not pertinent to women. Men
so
do it.
the goal isn't to make more money, but how to manage it wisely and grow it. And it's a collective effort, it's a joint effort. So if you're the one who is
Sugar, let me add this example that came to my head before we go to the next point. Peter Obi and our beloved Peter Obi and his beloved beautiful wife.
Yes,
everybody know him to be this very it's not actually stingy. The word is actually prudent. He's a very prudent man. You will know he's not a stingy man. You know a stingy man not based on what he does to himself, but that is not the point. No, that is not even the point. Now, the idea behind his philosophy is that he's prudent, not stingy. A stingy man does not give people money easily. So that is how you know somebody who is stingy and who is prudent. He's a prudent man. He doesn't believe in flashy and the rest. But you will see that every week he's in one place giving millions of naira to communities, to schools, to this. Every week he's always on the news giving money in millions. That is not a stingy man. That is not a man who is not that doesn't like to give. You just see that he doesn't just believe in living flashy. He believes in empowering people with his resources, whereby the wife, she just like a cool, sweet, hot babe life. So there's a balance, and he said it himself. I think the video is online there where he talked about the balance. She has her budget from his wealth that she uses the way she likes. He uses his own to do what he likes. And one of the things he loves doing with his wealth is to empower people. So you must understand that balance also in your marriage. It could also be on the flip side for the woman. The woman could be the one who is very resourceful. Yes, that's the word. And then the man is the one. So just understand what works, but let everything be done in moderation.
So in all of what we have said in this episode, understand that while love is important, it helps the marriage to be sweet, it helps our commitment to be firm, it helps us to grow in bond.
Love
and
is
all
the
of that.
foundation of the marriage.
Money is what makes it to
Colorful.
what stabilizes it in a way. Yes, because you cannot just say it is all love and you're feeding from man to man. And then when you now finally start making money in marriage, also know that the goal isn't just to make money, is to grow your money, to manage it wisely. So if your husband is the one who is good at financial management, budgeting, investing and saving, please let him handle the finances. It is not gender specific.
And if your wife is the one who is good, please be free to allow her to come into your resources.
That's where the marriage is more beautiful and the love grows, just as the money grows. The money has to grow.
And everybody looks flashy and colorful at the end of the day.
Yes,
so that
as
is
love is
us
growing,
coming.
Money should be growing.
Yes.
So this is the end of today's episode. So we would also continue the series in the next episode. So until we come your way again, let's say our mantra. Our marriage will not fail. Our marriage will work. And together we will fulfill our marital destiny.
Let's take that one more time. Our marriage will not fail. Our marriage will work. And together we will fulfill our marital destiny. So don't forget, if you're just coming to watch this video, please subscribe, share this video, turn on your notification. And if you have questions, please leave it in the comment section.
Until we come your way again, stay connected.
Don't forget, we are the Ornaments.
Stay purposeful.
And don't forget,
allow me to do my outro.
She is the vice president of this nation, and I am the president. So don't forget.
Until we come your way again, stay connected, stay purposeful, and stay powerful.
Bye for now.